to keep grinding. It's been your boy Osilia, and I'm out.
Heading over to the city, this player was too much for any affiliation to contain. The 2K TV award for city champion goes to LoyaltyCom.
Yo, let's go. Thank you. My jam when I hit the city, I play in all the events. You know, this
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. And you can feel the anticipation building with the introduction of each player. Stick around. We'll be right back with playoff basketball. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Junior. Edwards is out there with Russell. And there's McDaniels. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Jordan. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So the Pelicans win the tip. Now here's Ball. Softly drops in the floor. Ball's got the game going here with the first basket for the Pelicans. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Now here's McDaniel. Covered by Williamson. Back to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2.
You know, you look at the floater, it's an effective shot for Russell. But when he doesn't want to go all the way to the rack, you got to have that in your book bag.
Ball, the bounce pass. New Orleans moving it around. And slammed up by Ingram.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I did have a chance to speak with Stan Van Gundy. He told me that despite everything, he still believes in his team's ability to take at least one game in this series, but of course, it has to be tonight. He looks at this as a building block, saying what they learn in the series, win or lose, should be invaluable for the future. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Jordan. It was out of bounds, but they say it was last touched by Towns. The pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. Pelicans keep it alive. There's Ball with the 3. A shot off that time. Here's Minnesota. A little over a minute 30 in this first quarter. And Junior throws it down.
Nice to see Junior not settle for the layup that time. He went right up and threw it down.
Ball, the pass to Alexander Walker. Minnesota with the rebound. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game, but bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from the defensive standpoint.
No question about it. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And you can limit open look. Sometimes you can get into an opponent's head. So even when they do spring free, they lack the confidence or at least are distracted and aren't able to knock those shots in.
Pass to Edwards. To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Outstanding at getting his hand on the ball. Williamson's opportunistic attitude on defense makes such a difference.
And Junior throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
He's covered closely. Williamson kicks the ball.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed's checked in. Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Edmonds. And Hayes subbed in for Russell. Down low. And Junior throws it down.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
The dish to Schroeder. Got a piece of it. Fast break, here we go. Beasley with a clean look. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Schroeder. He gets that one.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
They play the clock right, they go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Inside, here's Bridges. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
The feed now to Junior. It's good. Junior's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
Schroeder against Beasley. Just fine to shoot. Here's Bridges. No good on the last second attempt there. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Timberwolves on top, up 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We got Rashawn Holmes. He's out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. It's the Pelicans 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, was all business. He scored 36 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Evan?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Great. He loved the next that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Look on the floor for Minnesota. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
And both free throws good for Junior.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
All sorts of time, and Bridges finishes it off. Bridges got 6.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Yep, it counts. Barnes has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Schroeder. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves leading by 13. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And Junior throws it down.
Boy, Junior's been shredding those nets. This dude is on a tear.
Now Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Here's Junior. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
And so it's Minnesota out in front by 17 points. We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
We've got him on the left side of the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Minnesota, Edwards is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Junior. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McDaniels in at the 4. And stolen by Junior. He feeds it to Towns. And stolen by Williamson. Russell against Ball.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell.
So just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the paint, here's Jordan and block. That one goes careening off the glass.
Great timing on the block there. Towns helps affect winning in a lot of different ways.
And Junior throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Passes it to Williamson. Shoots over McDaniel. And rebounded by McDaniels.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here is Edwards. He's got 5. And Junior gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. Junior's got 6 here in this quarter. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ball, the bounce pass. And it's Williamson missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Junior throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Ingram outside. Can they get it? And slammed up by Ingram.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Pass to Edwards. Minnesota leading by 23. Russell. 9 points in the game so far. And Junior throws it down.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed's checked in. Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Edwards. And Hayes subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Bridges. It's blocked. Here's Holmes. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. All free throws good from Holmes. 1:46 left to play in the third. Hayes dishes to Junior. Left side, Towns. Kicks it to Junior. He can't get that one as the Pelicans taking it the other way. Covered by Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, you see right there, Towns invites contact. Unafraid of it, looking for it, and he's able to score through it.
Now the pass to Holmes. He dishes it to Schroeder. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Bridges shot good.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the cap.
To the inside. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
It's deflected.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
And he converts the layup. Junior's got 12 points in just the second half.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rashawn Holmes out there with Hayes. Then it's Bridges. And it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle shots for the Timberwolves?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also take great pride in.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
The Pelicans shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on. Some solid defense there from Junior.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Junior's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And that one's good, Williamson.
And he's far from just a dunker. Zion is also capable of hurting you from outside.
Pass to Noel. Junior with it. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Noel passes to McDaniels. Nailed from three-point land.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Well, I tell you, look at Junior, and it's all about doing what's best for the team with him.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Minnesota gets called for the foul. No good on that one. Seniors jacked in for the Timberwolves. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for Minnesota.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Junior.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The kick out to Wright. Feeds to Junior. Doubled by Bridges. Stolen by Jackson. By himself. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
Pass to Noel. And here's Junior. Defended by Bridges. That one goes. Count it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Right with the double team. Bridges finds Jackson. Back to Bridges. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
I hit the 3 at the bus. I hit the 3 at the bus. Hey, I hit the 3 at the bus. I hit the 3 at the bus. Think twice before you run up. Ready, get you done up. Working hard till the sun go down, still working when it come up. Young wave on the come up. Gotta check, let it run up. Gotta check, let it wait. New trying to criticize, trying to tell you that it's ill-advised. That's how you end up getting. I'm in a section where you gotta pay a lot of money if you're trying to get inside. Doubt that you would ever get inside. Car stop, rims still slide. Oh, nah, we was getting light. Now we getting free plane rides. I promise we ain't on the same size. If it was,